Many of us are familiar with the legend of Robin Hood, but for those of you who haven't been watching Doctor Who this season, here's a brief primer. He and his band of merry men, including Friar Tuck and Little John, lived in Sherwood Forest, where they'd rob from the rich and give what they stole to the poor. No one ever talks about their operating expenses, which is weird to me. Anyway, a lot of the rich people in the area, most notably Prince John, were decidedly not cool with this. So they enlisted the help of the local constabulary to stop Robin Hood, or at least cramp his magnificent singing, dancing Lincoln Green style. Today on Tabletop, Ashley Clements, Derek Mio, and Meredith Salenger are here to join me on the outskirts of Sherwood Forest, where we will find out who among us can help Robin Hood by smuggling in the most contraband while also enriching ourselves as the most crafty and corrupt Sheriff of Nottingham. Sheriff of Nottingham is a bluffing game designed by Brian Pope, Sergio Halaban, and Andre Zatz. In Nottingham, we play the perfectly legitimate entrepreneurs trying to sell our totally ordinary goods to the fine people of the region. We would never even consider smuggling contraband into the city to fuel the rebellion led by Robin Hood. That notion, good sir and or madam, as your individual gender applies, is just preposterous. Preposterous, I say. Unfortunately, the sheriff is on the lookout, and he has set up his office at a border check, controlling what comes in and out of the city. But luckily for us, the sheriff's moral compass now only points to his ever-fattening coin purse. Bribing the sheriff is not only allowed, but it is completely encouraged. And it is the role-playing of this shakedown in the game that makes Sheriff of Nottingham so awesome. Every turn, the sheriff announces that Nottingham is open for business, and he will be inspecting cargo coming into town. The sheriff's position is indicated by this bloated, pompous piece of cardboard right here. Now, the players will load their merchant cart, represented by these colorful bags. Each player must declare how many goods they are bringing into town and of what single type. As an example, I have got these 3 wedges of cheese. I'd like to sell them in town. I certainly don't know where this crossbow came from or how it wound up in my shipment. Now, we all know that this crossbow is illegal because it's marked in red, and I certainly should not try to sell it in town, but it's worth as much as all of my cheese combined. So I'm going to declare 4 cheese and try to smuggle this crossbow past the checkpoint. All the merchants now place their goods into their sleeves and they pass their bags over for inspection. Now look, I know the sheriff is very busy and has a taste for luxury, so I have included this application fee of $5 to speed along the inspection process. This is very easy money to the sheriff if he just looks the other way instead of inspecting the bag for undeclared goods. What do you mean this is a bribe? This is a donation to the sheriff's re-election campaign. And we all know that campaign contributions are protected free speech in the United States of Nottingham. Thank you, Supreme Court. The players will try to use deception and bribery to get their illegal goods across the border checkpoint. And the sheriff will use intimidation and extortion to get money out of the players. Bribery versus extortion. Awesome! Who will get thrown into the stocks for smuggling, and who can convince the sheriff these aren't the maladroits they're looking for, return to their business, and move along? Let's find out in Sheriff of Nottingham.
I'm Ashley Clements, and I'm an actress, best known for starring in the Lizzie Bennet Diaries.
My name is Derek Mio, and I'm an actor. Fans of Geek and Sundry will recognize me as playing Elliot on the original series Spooked.
My name is Meredith Salenger, and I'm an actress. I have been on Tabletop before playing Quirkle and 12 Days, and I totally won, and it was amazing, and I had the best day ever.
This is Sheriff of Nottingham. Normally the way you decide who goes first in Sheriff of Nottingham is by finding out who has the most money on their person, which I actually find kind of gross. So instead of doing that, we have these really cool dice. They're like see who goes first dice. They are mathematically distributed so that they cannot tie, and they're 12-sided dice and they're awesome. So I guess we'll just roll them, and whoever has the high roll will go first. I rolled a 7, Meredith rolled an 8, Ashley rolled a 44, and Derek rolled a 3. So, Ashley, guess what? You get to be the sheriff.
Great.
First. There you go.
A lot of pressure being first. There's no precedent set up for how these negotiations are gonna go. You know, just gotta start sussing out how honest people are or not.
So everybody go ahead and check out your hands and decide what we're going to try to get into fabulous Nottinghamshire Townburg.
So many green cards.
We'll go. It's a handful of them. Nothing but green cards in my hand. Yes.
We'll see. We'll see.
I am hoping that I can take advantage of the other players' relative inexperience with this game on the first turn to push them around a little bit.
Good sheriff, for all that you do, I would like to offer you 3 satchels of apples to keep you healthy. Because I care about you.
Interesting. Great declaration.
Terrific. Fantastic. And what will you be bringing across the border,
I too have
madam?
3 satchels of apples, but because you are a fine lady, Sheriff, I shall give you some money with it.
Oh,
Just to
interesting.
say hello.
Just a hello.
Just a hello. Little coin at the beginning, woman to woman, so that she can just step over me real quick and not even have to deal with it.
And you, sir?
Hello, Sheriff. I'm a little embarrassed to be crossing at the same time as these clearly inexperienced merchants who have never entered Nottingham before. I've known Meredith since we were kids, but of the players at this table, I know Ashley the best, and I think I can get a pretty good read on her. In an effort to speed this process along, I would like you to know that I have 2 chickens in my bag, and I would just like to maybe speed up the application process a bit.
Interesting. All right. So this was 3 apples.
It was. Forgive me, but I forgot to add a little token of my
Let me just
loyalty.
speed that along. Ugh, so ugly. Copper coins on my hands.
I'm afraid your reputation isn't great, and I just I can't.
I don't know what she's referring to.
Derek looks suspiciously like Robin Hood in all that getup. He's wearing green, some familiar shapes.
No, I've been wearing those things for years now. Essentially, he stole my fashion. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to inspect since you're new in town. I'm just going to have to take a look
What
at
forest you're hanging out in, but okay.
Yeah.
I've already given you 1, but to make you happy and to speed it along, as he says, I will put a 5, woman to woman.
It's a better offer.
It's a better offer.
It is, and as you say, woman to woman.
Ashley, girl power. Girls take care of girls.
I will let you pass.
Yay.
Well, hello, Sheriff.
Hello again. Hefty bribe for right out of the gate.
I'm sorry. Maybe you misunderstood me. This is, as of course you know, a fee to help speed along my application process. What happens to this fee once it leaves my possession is certainly none of my concern. An expedition fee is, of course, a fee that is paid to someone who's looking to upgrade themselves from a Ford Focus to a Ford Expedition.
Don't let me see you making any trouble.
I wouldn't dream of it, Sheriff. Would not dream of it. Thank you very much.
Very nice, very nice.
I really hope that this is not a bag of 3 apples.
It is.
Ha ha!
It is.
But you may not bring these special apples into town. And therefore you may keep those and you may pay me 3, which is
what I was willing to pay.
but I have robbed you these 4 points.
So,
So do we show?
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder how that got in there. That was not there when no, that is absolutely not there when I put that in. So everything in your bag seems to have gone into your contraband
I
pile.
accidentally switched my 2 piles.
Oh, that's so weird. I wonder how that happened.
It was such a mistake.
All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and redraw some cards here. Welcome to the land of being a merchant. There's a new sheriff in town, everyone.
I am the sheriff, and your reputations have preceded yourselves. This specific group of people have been very untrustworthy, and so I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna find some contraband.
I accidentally, the last town that I went to visit, I mixed up some things, and in fact, I have 3 apples.
Just 3 apples.
Just 3 apples to give to you.
Yeah, I'm just going to move this along very quickly. I've got 2 apples in there.
I heard that about you. You like to move things along quickly.
I really do. I am in quite a bit of a hurry.
Maybe too quickly.
I have tickets to tonight's butter churning. I'm really excited to see it. It's at the Tavern, the Dick and Pickle. The butter churning concert tonight is, of course, Mrs. Butter and the Worths. Listen, maybe I could just go ahead and get my ticket from you instead of having to wait in line at the door. It's just a thing to think about. And I'll step back and get out of the way, let these things speed along.
You don't want good tickets, apparently, to the butter churning.
I was under the impression it was general admission.
I am but a humble baker, as you can see, and I am bringing 4 bushels of apples into town to make
4.
my famous apple pie, which I hope you will come and sample.
A lot of apples.
4
Just
bushels.
saying there's an awful lot of apples being brought across this border.
bushels.
That is very
4
strange.
bushels.
That is highly strange
are there
considering
any-
apples are not in season.
there
I mean, I'm
any,
just saying. I don't want to talk out of turn.
I have a guy.
Any toppings to go with that apple pie? Is there any?
Well, it comes with a delicious crust. You should come try it. It's
And how much is the
gluten-free.
crust worth?
It's worth 4 apples.
But the 4 apples are in the pie, but on top, the toppings.
It's just a
this-
crust. Have you had a pie before? It's just a crust, bottom,
Okay.
top, apples in the middle.
1 pence from my good people. Everything I do for you, this is all that you're willing to offer me.
Would very much like to get out to the Dick and Pickle to get in line before this show starts. The Dick and Pickle serves whatever you want. You just have to know how to order it.
Please come by for pie.
3
apples.
3 apples. With nothing.
With nothing. Because it's just 3
I'm going to inspect all of you
Ooh.
for your insolence
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
and disrespect. 4 apples
right.
in the purple bag.
No, 3.
3 apples in the
3
purple
apples
bag.
in
Go
the
ahead.
purple bag. There's 1. There's 3 apples.
So I think I get 6.
I think $6 are coming your way.
$6 from you, from me.
6, huh?
There we go.
Good, sir.
Yeah, 2 apples.
2 apples.
Yep,
There's 2.
that's right. I understand that some really lovely 2-pence floor tickets have opened up for tonight's butter churning, so if you don't mind.
Yes.
Oh, do you need some
Enjoy
change?
I do. I
Here you go.
provide the good sheriff with some
You're
change.
supposed to just give him 1 back in
competitive butter
He's paying
churning.
for both
3.
apples.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me. I'm so very sorry. My mistake. Thank you for catching that.
And you
Just saying
had.
that I'll remember this. Should we
For-
ever?
where are all these
encounter
apples
one another
coming
in
from?
order?
I have a guy.
Oh goodness!
My apple guy.
Oh dear! Wow!
There's like a
lot of apples
a
for it not
surplus
being
of apples
apple
in the
season.
land.
You owe me $8, and again, please do stop by for pie.
I took quite a hit, but I think I can get through this.
Hello, Sheriff. I'm sure that you're aware of all the apples that recently came into town,
There's so many apples.
right? And I'll tell you what goes really well with apples: delicious cheese.
That is true.
Right? And I have brought with me today 4 cheeses.
4 cheeses.
To go with the glut
That
of
is
apples.
a lot of
that's
cheese. That's
a
Recently,
lot of cheese.
I know it is. It is a lot of cheese.
I also have brought cheese to bake into the crust.
Huh.
of my
Oh, that's odd.
Apple pie, but only 3, a much more plausible number of cheese.
It is more plausible. Right. And you, kind sir,
I've also given you 3 cheeses.
you too have 3 cheeses.
Jesus.
But unlike them, I'm going to offer you a little something.
It feels as though that is a bribe to not check your bag.
If
I have
that's
to
how
say,
you,
it looks like a bribe to me,
if
too.
that's how you
I mean,
feel.
really cool. I've seen bribes before.
It
you've
doesn't
given
look
them before.
good.
I don't know what you're
As
talking
an honest
about.
merchant who would only ever bring in cheese, it seems a little
It's a
suspicious.
bribe on
that
simply a 3.
simply 3 cheeses.
So I'm
enough
not
of-
going to accept your 5. We're going to check that in a second.
Guys, trust me, okay? I wouldn't lie. Scout's honor.
You say there's 3.
3 cheese.
That does seem plausible.
I bake it into the crust of
Almost.
the apple
Why
pie.
Does this seem
Too
plausible
plausible.
for her?
Too
a little
plausible.
too plausible.
Well, could I make it 2 more plausible?
And that's a bit suspicious that you're giving me 2 when...
Isn't it?
Well, it is merely 3 cheese.
Right.
Pretty sure it's not 3 cheeses.
And yet it seems like it's not.
So,
That's all you're gonna do?
really all that's worth my efforts.
All right, I'm gonna give those back to you.
The old switcheroo.
I'm just gonna hold this right here and have a look at that in a second. And you, kind sir,
Finally.
4 cheeses.
I completely realize when these obvious liars are attempting to sneak not cheese past you, claiming that cheese is in their bag, when we all know that the cheese is in fact in my bag.
Correct.
Right.
But 4 is a
4 is a lot of cheese.
4 is a lot of cheese.
There's a lot of cheese.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna let it slide on this one.
Thanks, Sheriff.
let you have that.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to do business with.
It is a pleasure. Let's keep this in
people
mind in the future.
with people who understand the ways that business works.
So you said there were.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I believe he said there were 3 cheeses
3
in there,
cheeses.
which we
I'm
all knew
just
was
kidding.
ridiculous.
There's 1
cheeses.
cheese. There's 2 cheese. And yet there's some mead.
No one likes getting caught smuggling any type of contraband. It's embarrassing. Hopefully, I can make it up to them by providing, actual goods.
So he doesn't get these back.
That's
These go
true.
here.
No,
He does. He did declare cheese. So
Did
his
declare cheese.
You
Oh,
do
he
get to
declared.
keep the cheese that you declared.
There you
Yes,
go.
that is.
Well, let's
that
see
is
what you've done.
True and good.
1
Just
cheese
3 cheese.
and 2 mead.
Oh.
Couldn't remember what I put in there.
get your-
I should have bribed you more.
You get your cheese.
I get to keep cheese.
And I get to confiscate 2 meads, but that's going to cost you 8.
Wow.
And it was
Crazy
pleasure doing
town.
business with all
Let's
of you.
see. We've got a cheese
Oh, God. Oh, no.
and a cheese.
Oy.
Huh? Wait a minute. That's. Listen, you know how they say you should never leave your bags unattended? The finest mead in all of the Shire, that's Nottinghamshire for you, is of course at the Dick and Pickle. And how do you think it's going to get there?
Now that
Very
you can be
strange.
sheriff, we'll see how you handle this.
All right, there's a new sheriff in town, everybody. And he's me. Sheriff tells the truth. That's who I am. The title of Sheriff Always Tells the Truth is passed down from sheriff to sheriff and is moved through the generations in a quick, easy manner. Perhaps you've heard the term like through a goose. Well, the truth-telling of sheriffs moves through sheriffs like through a goose. What do you have, Lady Breadsalot?
Sir Breadsalot, thank you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, Sir Breadsalot.
Sir Breadsalot.
I did not see your mustache. I apologize to you, sir.
My father was Sir Breadsalot, and here I am, Sir Breadsalot II, Earl of Bread.
Well, again, in your bag you claim to have.
3 chickens.
Oh,
I could
so
make a
many-
fine chicken pot pie.
Yes, it's very interesting to me. This bag seems awfully still for having many chickens in it. I expect movement in a bag filled with how many?
3.
3 chickens. Yes, that seems a bit strange to me. I wonder if somehow I could be distracted from the non-moving bag.
These are very shiny.
Perhaps
You've magpie
by
tendencies.
something which glitters.
He's a little biased against copper. I wonder if that's actually a dig at my hair. It wouldn't be the first time he disrespected the redhead.
Perhaps there's
whole
some
stack.
silver coin inside your bag.
Good choice, Sheriff. Good choice.
Hello, sir. Sir, your money stack seems to be rather small.
Times are tough, and
All right.
I would like to.
Greatly enjoy your localized accent, sir.
Well,
I did
it's
not
rubbing
realize
off.
that you were from round these parts.
It is rubbing off on me, so it's rubbing off
yes.
on me, and I'd like to just give you some 3 real chickens,
Yes.
not fake chickens like the previous
Yes.
person before me.
I don't believe this man has ever seen a chicken.
I don't believe this man has ever seen anything that goes in a sack.
That is what she said, sir.
Ah,
But good sir, open up that bag and you'll see 3 real, actual chickens.
I'd rather not see anything in that bag. Take it away. Hello, good lady.
Hello. Just 3 loaves of bread.
3
sir.
loaves of bread, eh? What type of bread is it again?
It's just loaves.
How many
sir.
breads?
Just 3.
Just 3 loaves of bread, eh?
3 loaves, sir.
I do enjoy eating bread.
Will's very interested in what kind of bread. How many kinds of bread are there? Will has a little bit of a fetish about bread.
The thing about a nice warm loaf of bread is you can put your in. For the sake of appearances, if perhaps a copper could land in my palm and I could place it in my pocket.
I
and
remember
we could
the
all
last
be
time.
done with this nasty business.
Right. I remember you coming to my kingdom.
Ooh.
I wanted to remind Wil how good I was to him when he came to visit me when I was sheriff. Do what you must.
Oh!
Sorry?
I've just recognized you.
Yes. Remember me?
Oh, I don't recognize you without the clown suit on. Well, very well, very well. Go
darling.
across. Let's see what we have in your bag of, what was it again?
3 chickens.
3 chickens. Let us see here.
No pie for you.
A chicken? A chicken? What?
Oh.
What
This
is
is
that?
not. This is most certainly not a chicken.
How? I don't know how. One of my chickens must have died and
turned into
spun
silk.
itself into silk.
That's just science.
Very well. I
Very
will have to
mysterious?
confiscate this, and I will take a fine of 4.
Unfortunately for you, 4 is all copper.
I would just like to show the good people
Chicken.
1 chicken.
how honest
Chicken.
I have been.
Chicken.
Many
For
chickens
future
will be
rounds and
brought
visits
across the border.
from
And
other
you, madam?
sheriffs.
I, too, was honest about my bread.
Yes.
My bread, my bread.
Oh dear. I may have miscalculated Meredith's willingness to really push the contraband when I was sheriff, especially because she would not even bribe me. That was very well played. All right, we are now halfway through the game. At the end of this round, we will award the King's prizes to everyone who has the most and the second most legit items. And then, of course, contraband will score in its own way.
I had called some people in that first round, and it came back and bit me. So I'm back in the corner.
I've been living in Nottingham for about a year
feeling
now.
okay?
And I've adapted some of the local customs of jogging. So,
And bacteria.
Well, once you've spent a lot of time in town, you know, you adapt to how things are. I've seen some things.
Yeah, I get that.
Seen chickens
Yeah?
do things the chickens
Oh, God, that sounds horrible.
should not do.
Wow, okay. It looks like we've put all of our things in a
have
bag.
Our things
so-
in.
Yeah.
Did we put our things in already?
Did you put your...
Oh, I didn't.
Don't believe
I've
this
been
one.
innocence.
She's all, oh, what is math? How do I get into Nottingham? And she's gotten all this contraband through with her big doe eyes, and I just want to take her down.
I'm so confused. I mean, I'm not confused because all you
I
have to do
don't
is
know how
look
to
at your
play the
card and
game.
just put in what you've got. It's like, what?
Yeah,
What's there to
right,
be
sure,
confused
of
about?
course,
I'm gonna win the
Sorry,
game. I don't
sorry,
understand what's
okay.
happening.
Yeah, no,
Wait, I
sure,
forgot
sure,
what I
yeah.
just put in actually. And I'm not pretending to be ditzy. I'm actually having a hard time with this game for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm good now. Sorry.
So what have we brought?
Only thing I'm trying to get past you are 4 loaves of bread, and I see that you
a lot of
quite
of
enjoy
bread.
your bread.
Wow.
What else do people
Oh,
have to
I
declare?
have apples. 3. 3 apples. 3.
Well, this is a little awkward. I also have 3 apples.
Likely.
So let's see, that's
4 bread.
That's all that's in there, and yes, that's all you shall find.
now is this bribe light because you're incredibly broke?
It's a sign of my appreciation for all you do, and if you'll remember from last round,
Want to?
Oh!
Yeah, good call, Sheriff.
Now this is 3
3
apples,
apples.
you say?
Yes.
Allegedly.
There's nothing else in there. Nothing else I might find.
No, but you can check.
Good, okay, then I will.
Unless. I mean, you could check. That's really easy. Or I could give you something super shiny and pretty, and you could just say, you know what, move on. It's annoying that I use
Load of crap!
it. And anyway, do what you must. Do what you must. That's 5 right there. That was 5. That wasn't 1. That was 5 that you. I just want you to know.
suspicious sheriff we have here.
Anything
my
you'd like to
goodness.
discuss with me?
Shoot.
You don't sound as good as you did the last time I was here.
Had a lot of medical costs.
Yeah.
My throat was burned in the
believe that.
fire in
All right,
Sherwood
okay.
Forest.
Yeah, no, I get
Smoke
that.
damage.
I get that.
I've noticed you brought some contraband in the past.
No. This is I'm holding this for a friend. This is not mine. In fact, look, we'll just put that. You don't even need to look. You don't need to look there. You can just count on these delicious apples in my bag. I tell you, there's a wonderful baker in town. I want to make sure she gets enough apples on account of how much I love and respect her. If she takes it, then I'm going to break even because I'll get the same amount in contraband. What I can do in the future is add even more contraband. I can go all contraband if I want to, pay the same amount, and maybe some other player will be thinking, oh, he did that when he had 8. I'll just go ahead and take this because it's better for me.
8 in the hand is worth something in a bag.
Yeah?
So I will let.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you.
What was this supposed to be? I don't know, but there's some bread in here. 4
4
bread.
loaves of bread you'll find in there.
Well, here's your bread that you may keep, and then I think you're gonna have to pay me 8 for all this spicy pepper.
What?
Spicy pepper.
What is
That explains
What
why I was
is that?
sneezing so much earlier before we got here.
I don't know how that.
Told you, this guy.
Where
This
that-
guy, am I right?
Well, I mean, have you looked at him?
Where
He's
that
dressed
came from.
suspiciously
I know.
like
Look, no
someone
contraband.
else. I know.
He wears the same things as me. It's not me, though. It's not me. I'm sick of this.
Well, you may keep your apples and I'm sorry, what is this crossbow doing in here?
What is that?
Whoa.
Wait a minute, we have a
That's not
strict
an
no
apple.
crossbow policy here in Nottingham. That is.
Oh, yeah, I was just slipping that crossbow in with the rest of the things. I'm trying to protect my little friend Robin Hood.
Well, I'll just go ahead and reach into my bag here and put my entirely legitimate. What? That's weird.
Oh.
I'm afraid after this disappointing outing, I will have to give up my post.
To seek
Oh,
medical
Sheriff, go
attention.
go take a rest. You've earned it.
Looks like we got
There's,
a new
of course,
sheriff
a new
in town.
sheriff in
gonna
town.
have some of
Yes,
this
all
here.
right.
You're gosh darn right there's a new sheriff in
Goodness,
town.
we've come into South Nottingham.
El Paso, Nottingham.
Oh, dear God.
I believe people from El Paso, Nottingham emigrated over there, and so that's where you get that. Let's see what y'all got for me.
That's for you.
That's for me.
I actually don't remember what I just put into my bag. Let's just check one more time.
Yeah, what are
Let's
those?
check, because I forgot what I said I was going to
what I
say they are.
Those are
I can't remember what
those
it
are
said.
2 chickens. They're
Yes, they're 2 peppery, crossbowy chickens. Just a
just 2
pair of-
chickens.
Anything else
That's
you'd
it.
like to
Moving
disclose?
on. That's all.
On top of
Onto
them
your
chickens?
friend. Onto my friend to my left.
Why does no one ever tip me?
Hello, Sheriff.
How you doing?
I can't help but see that you seem to have fallen on some bad times, sir.
That's right.
And as a friend to law enforcement, I have 3 loaves of bread. And in order to just sort of like speed along the bread process, I thought that perhaps I could pay a tax on each loaf of bread. If you would just maybe handle that with the tax collector for me. Because as I said, I'm very interested in getting to my seat at the butter train. Yes,
thing.
thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you very much. I'm almost like a deadhead, but for butter. My dream is to retire to the Lando Lakes.
Well, I'll take that under consideration,
I have
and I'll see what else I'm being offered here.
3 apples.
3 apples.
As you may have heard.
Anything else? Apple pie? You still not putting any toppings on
It
your
is
gosh
so odd how
darn
no one here seems
apple
to
pie.
understand how the
understand.
taxes work in this town.
I understand that you're very poor. I also understand that some people prefer silver in this neck of the woods.
Why are you giving him anything if there's actually, what's in there?
Apples.
How many apples?
3.
3 apples.
Listen, sheriffs occasionally need nice shoes.
They do. In which case,
Nice
I do.
shoes.
I'm letting you know to not check it. Because if you check it, you're going to have to pay me. You don't have a lot of money to pay me. So that's why I'm not giving you anything, because there's nothing to give to bribe you.
He's
So,
incredibly
2
good
chickens.
at math all of a sudden.
Yes, all of a sudden.
I'm gonna let you slide with your chickens.
Thank you.
3 pence.
Yes, 1 per loaf of
3
bread.
pence, 1 per loaf.
To cover the. I'm confident that you could take it to the tax collector. Even if he thinks I have contraband, I hope that I can sell it enough that I'm telling the truth, so that he decides I can't risk losing half my stack on this guy telling the truth.
I'm a desperate sheriff. I'm gonna have to go and take my chances.
Well, now, before you take that bag away from me, sir, maybe I could help you out. It occurs to me that every now and then on your way to the tax collector that you might want to stop for a sandwich of some sort. I hear there's a lovely apple pie bakery in town, so perhaps just let me buy you lunch. I'll buy you lunch.
I do like dessert.
You can go to
like dessert with my lunch. What I would have is a meat pie for lunch, and then for dessert, I'd have another meat pie because I like pie.
Fairly certain that 8 coins could very well cover anything that might find itself, sort of around. I wouldn't mind.
I've heard about you, butter churner, and I'm searching your satch.
All right. And that really didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
I will tell you that if you open that,
Yes.
you will not benefit as much as if you take those 5 pence.
Your pupils are dilated. That's a sign that you're fibbing.
I don't understand this math that I
don't
keep
believe
hearing
you.
about.
Wow, he's checking all 3. Checking
Wow.
all 3.
Except for yours.
Oh, except for mine. Checking 2.
Oh, there are apples, but one of them
3
is
apples.
contraband.
3 apples. I lied, not at all, not one bit.
You didn't lie, but I still get to keep that.
You told the technical truth.
I said I had apples. All I had was apples. Some of them, for completely ridiculous reasons, are not considered legal, but they're still apples.
Let's see about you, butter churner.
Yep. Dr. Butter
What
Churner,
about
I didn't
you?
go to medical school for 15 years. What?
What is this?
I don't know. What? It's some apples.
Slide me
What?
some-
Oh, goodness. I don't.
What is this,
That's
burnt
weird.
bread?
What? Why would anyone bring burnt bread in?
bread?
That's strange. Damn it. Damn
Wow.
it.
Wow.
Why don't you open up your bag, lady?
Oh.
Yeah, let's see what you
Right.
got.
Put your bag
me?
things in a bag place, yeah.
Oh, well, I always tell the truth. And I said there were 2 chickens. And those are 2 chickens, people.
2 chickens.
All right, people. I'm the new sheriff. Put your stuff in your bags and hand it on over.
I'm looking around and realizing that people don't seem to have a lot of legal goods, and that I might be able to score a lot in the bonus points just by having a few of each of the legal goods.
Your contraband is only worth what's printed on the contraband. You could get lucky and get like 50 points for all your contraband, but if no one's challenging you in chickens or bread or something like that, you can really easily just grab an extra 15, 20, 30, 40 bucks at the end of the game, and you've never really risked anything.
I can discard anything in my hand, can I not?
That's true.
Because I don't want this contraband.
No, who
ever.
does?
No, I don't want these apples, but I do want this chicken, and I
You have
understand
to
that I
take
have
the
to take
apples
them
if you
both.
want the
I do
chicken.
understand
Oh.
that. So I will be taking.
So what do you need, 2 more cards?
I do need 2 more.
All right.
So you do have contraband that I know of in your hand.
I do, but only out of necessity in order to get my chickens.
And you want the chicken because...
Because I could be the chicken
Well,
king,
you could
actually.
be.
I could be.
I mean,
Here you are, Sheriff.
just easy like that?
Easy.
What is it?
Apples.
How many?
Apples. 3.
3 apples?
3 apples.
Okay.
Yep.
Sheriff, I'm not going to lie to you. I did not have a good time the last time I came into Nottingham.
Oh.
I'm just bringing in some cheese in the hopes that I can squeak out of here as head cheesemonger. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
That's it?
That's it. I have 3 cheeses.
You have 3 cheeses.
That's all I have. I put 3 cheeses. Here's my 3 non-cheese cards
And 3 cheeses.
and 3 cheeses.
And
yeah.
okie dokie. And you don't feel like putting anything on top to make
I
that
don't
easy?
need to because
Okay.
I've learned something recently. Apparently, my ability to what's the word I'm looking
Bribe.
for? Bullshit the out of people has been.
There's a swearing tax. There's a swearing tax. You got to put 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. I'm around little kids a lot, so if you swear, it's a big no-no. So when Wil swore, I was like, this is not okay.
I really can't.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I really
if you,
can't. I
Oh
really
my God.
can't.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move on from that real
really
quick.
can't.
I'm putting in 2 chickens because I'm probably not playing aggressively enough.
So you're just putting in 2 chickens.
Yeah.
You want to be the chicken king.
I just want to be chicken king.
Okay.
That's all I want. I'm gonna lose the game, but I'll have a crown made of chickens. My Chicken King coronation outfit will, of course, include my crown of chickens and my feather robes, and then I have a necklace made of chicken feet.
One more time. What's in here?
2 chickens.
And you've got
I have 3 cheeses.
You have 3 cheeses.
3 cheeses, and that is all.
3 apples.
You have 3 apples. And you have
3 cheeses.
3 cheeses. And you have 2 chickens. I'm gonna just check yours real quick.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Are you glad?
I'm really glad because I could also use the money.
You could use the money. Because you have 2 chickens.
I'm very afraid to try to get any contraband through. I'm not a very good liar.
And this is yours with your 3
3
apples. And if you didn't want me to check it,
I would pay you.
you would pay.
I'd bribe you. I'd bribe you. Yeah.
So you'd like me
Such
to check it.
ugly language. at the
No,
border crossing.
I.
Ugly bribe talk.
There's no need to check it.
I will do whatever you tell me to do. If you tell me to check it, I'll check it. If you tell me not to, I will not.
You should check it.
I should check it?
Yeah.
I should check it?
Yeah.
Because you have 3 apples?
Very generous sheriff. over
I'm
there.
just saying, I honor my word. Here's 6 for you. That's
you,
really
Sheriff.
fun. And you get to keep your apples.
Absolutely.
look at everybody gets everything. Everybody but me.
She called both of them. They were both telling her the truth. I am in a fantastic position right now. I wish I had stuffed my bag with 1,000 crossbows. You're not having a good day. And I don't want to add to that.
Will is very convincing to me. I cannot figure out if he's telling the truth or lying, and he seems so sincere. I'm believing Will. I'm believing him. This is so
But if he didn't want you
upsetting.
to check it, he'd be saying, go ahead, check it, because he'd get money from it.
No, he's doing a good job. Whatever he's doing, he's doing it really well. I too will do whatever you tell me to do. If you want me to check it, I'll check it.
I don't want you to open that bag and have a bad day.
Then you can go.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
For no bribe even.
Thank
Wow.
you.
What'd you get in
Thank
there?
you.
Please tell me there's
Contraband.
contraband.
Look at that. Look at that.
I am having such a good day.
Oh
that
my
was a
God, I
good-
believed everything you were saying. It was so good, especially this is the
He's
worst.
the cheese king.
Yeah, that's.
My heart is broken. I was on such a roll.
I love to be the cheese king. I
He's the
love
cheese
being the
king.
cheese king.
You're the cheese king.
Speaking of being the cheese king,
Now you are the-
well, hello everyone. Welcome to Nottingham town.
There's that meat again.
Good to see y'all again. I am, of course, Sheriff tells the truth a lot, and I thought that perhaps it would be in everyone's best interests to speed this process along for a mere $10. A person sneaking 1 item of contraband in is never going to pay $10 to me, but someone sneaking 2, maybe 3, very likely will, because they're still making out ahead. And I don't care because I'm going to get $30, which is going to be more in aggregate than whatever they all sneak through. I will let the bags go by, and we can all be on our way to tonight's delightful butter churning contest. Yes. Mm-hmm. Don't even mention margarine to me. Margarine's for dicks.
I am very happy to say that I have 4 bread.
4 bread. Bread king.
Seems like someone here might want me to open a bag. Hello, yes. Welcome, come on.
How you doing, Sheriff?
I'm good. Step up, chop, chop,
Yep.
let's go.
3 cheeses.
Really?
3 cheeses.
Really, 3 cheeses.
Absolutely.
You think that you can just come in here and be King Cheese all of a sudden? The big
Oh,
man,
no.
the top cow.
Sheriff, you obviously have that covered. I'm not trying to be a king
The
of
rennet
nothing.
master.
No.
Really? You're not trying to take it past with maybe having 1 more cheese than someone else around here? Right. And what do you have?
I too have 4 cheeses.
Really?
I'm sorry, did I say cheese? I meant bread. I have 4 breads. Sorry. I only said cheese. No. I just got all excited when she said 4 breads and then he said cheese. That's why I said cheese. But I too have 4 breads. Look, I put my little thing on bread right there.
Oh,
Look,
what I had hoped would
Will.
be a quick,
King.
simple, easy, quick
I want to be the-
greasing of my palm
I
and
want to
simple
be the
border
bread.
crossing has now turned into an interrogation.
Sorry.
I cannot believe not a single player took me up on my expedited thing. These guys clearly don't have TSA pre-check. I'm not gonna lie. You don't impress me much. There's 1 cheese king in this town, sir, and it's me.
You shall be the cheese king, sir.
I could let this bag go by. But I have to somehow make it all right. That
I
I'll
will
be
give you one of the
losing-
cheeses in there.
Really? Trading out of the bag when you're trying to bribe the sheriff can be a really great move because you don't have to honor it if you don't have in the bag what you claim to have in the bag. A lot of sheriffs will take that deal because they're thinking, great, I'm gonna get points for having whatever that item is, and now I have a chance at the king's bonus as well. I'll take a cheese and 2 coppers.
Cheese and 2 coppers.
Yes.
Oh, Sheriff, I don't have much to work with, do I?
Put it on the bag.
Oh my! Are you spitting on the table, Will? Ew. Ew, my.
Very well, I'll take your cheese.
Thank you, sir.
I will not need to look in your bag. And you, madam.
I want to be the bread queen.
Yes.
And if I have 4 and I give you 2 of my breads, then you'll have 2, and I'll still be the bread. I just want to be the bread queen.
Yes.
Then why would you give away your
And
bread?
Why would you bring so many bread across? Just a moment, I need my thinking cup.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I don't like the thinking cup. It's very frightening.
No, just
the thinking cup is very frightening. His thinking cup. Must
All
be-
right, I'll take your 2 breads.
Right, that means I get to keep this.
Yes.
Right.
I have 4 bread. I'm
Not
gonna be
you,
bread
Red.
king. I'm gonna be bread king.
Wait, you have 4 breads?
I have 4 bread. I'm gonna be bread king.
We've come back around. You forgot. You didn't play the dangerous
But I don't
game.
believe that she's got 4 breads.
Nor
That's why.
do
I'm gonna
I.
be bread king.
I think I can be the bread queen.
I hope you're lying to me.
There's contraband.
What are we gonna do?
There's
I hope-
contraband.
I really hope
There's
you're lying
There's
to me.
contraband.
There's
No.
contraband. There's contraband.
Oh, it's heavy now.
Open that bag and show me contraband. Please show me contraband in that bag. Come on.
So you're checking her? Wait, does
I'm
this
not.
mean you're
I'm
checking
not.
her?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But please show me contraband. Please show me. Come on. Come on.
Contraband.
Yes. All right.
And how many breads?
Very good.
4 breads.
Open your bag. Your bag is free. It's safe. It's clear.
I realized it halfway through, but was I gonna go like, no,
Good
it's 5 bread.
Lord, man! I am not a good sheriff. Open your bag, madam.
Desperate times.
Did I say I had bread?
You did.
Is that a bread?
It is.
Is that a bread?
It is.
Awesome.
No, you said you would give him bread. That was part
There
of your
was how
bargaining.
I was going to get
But
2
I was
breads.
lying.
No,
No,
that's
if you-
binding.
Oh,
yeah,
it is?
He
Yes.
doesn't have to give him any, what was it, cheese?
there was no
because
cheese
he
in
has
his
no
bag.
cheese. But you
Yeah.
have bread, so you owe him whatever
Oh.
bread you promised him.
That's not what I thought.
Did you
Okay.
promise him 2
Well,
bread?
then it seems
I
that a
did.
life of
Well, then
crime
there's
is
his
not
bread.
cut out for you, madam.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to score. Tell us again how many Nottingham bucks you got without pulling any contraband through?
No contraband.
171. I did bring in 1 contraband apple.
That's true.
I did bring in 1 contraband, but I was the king of almost all the things.
You were.
Except cheese.
So, what this teaches us, kids, is that crime didn't pay today.
But it usually does.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it
does.
does. I'll see you guys over on the loser's couch. I'll see if I can smuggle some meat or something over there so it's not as bad for
Yeah.
us. Congratulations.
I just, you know what, it's actually kind of exciting to lose because I've never really done it before.
Well, now you have. Yeah.
Will?
Hey,
You know, it's
Will.
funny you mentioned that because I was thinking how last season on Tabletop, you won.
I did win.
I know, it was amazing, right?
It was the most incredible win.
This year, the winners get to keep the trophy.
What? No, I gotta keep my certificate. It was so great. I got it with the little red, with the crossed out champion of equestrian, whatever I was. I don't know. I want a trophy.
Ashley Clements, it is my honor to present to you the Tabletop Trophy of Awesome!
For cricket.
That's exactly what it is, yes! Let me engrave your name on it for you.
Going to put it on my...
Mind your hands. All right. there you go. That is for you. Would you like to make a victory speech?
Yes, I would like to thank my parents for raising me right and teaching me to be honest, which is how I won this game.
That's
and
right.
for Wil for believing me when I lied, even though I was being honest.
I am not good at sussing out people who lie. Congratulations. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time on Tabletop, play more games.